Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on Wings. It seems to become the usual practice because I'm back in the mission control and I found science data from space around Bob, and we are still around Bob, so let me just accept this contract. And then let's start off with our plan for today. And well, we ended the last episode with the Bob expedition shortly before having the encounter or having the rendezvous with its driving section. Okay, and this is now the goal for today. That we at first do the actual rendezvous and docking, and we are only 10 kilometers away from it. So, but before I will do the rendezvous, let me just finish off the contract. I'd like to do a new crew report. Are you stare at the planet? Something flits by the window. Is there something moving down there? Well, we have already discovered that there was a dead kraken. So let me just transmit this data, and this should complete this contract. Yes, we get the information. And science data from space around Bob. We've just received experimental data from space around Bob. Good work. Okay, very nice. So we finished this. And now we are only 9.5 kilometers away from our driving section. Let me just go over and we will get down to 400 meters in about 20 minutes, and this is pretty cool. So let me just do a short time warp so that we get a little bit closer to our driving section, and then it might be possible that I will finally land on the surface of Laythe today in this episode, and I'm really excited about this. And yeah, this is really crazy that I have come that far. And okay, we are only 700 meters away, and yeah, wait, I think I should slow down a bit. Not so interesting or good thing is that we are still in the shadow of Bob. I hope for the fact that we might be back in the daylight when we are getting closer. Okay, I have changed a little bit my trajectory, and now we will arrive there in 4 minutes with a separation of nothing. That we basically maybe are hitting our driving section. We will see, we will see. So let us drift a little bit closer, and then I hope that we can get into the sunlight again, because well, I like really to see what is going on. And yeah, okay, there we can already see the sunlight. There we do have our marker for our first landing site, and yes, we are only 100 meters away from our driving section, and there we have a visual on it. Let me do now. Okay, I came to a stop, and now let's do a little bit more of a time warp to get back into the sunlight so that we really can see where is our driving section and that we can perform the docking. And okay, we should be back in the sunlight. Well, it's still in front of a very dark surface of Bob, but okay. So the engine is currently pointing towards us, so we need to fly by at first. In this case, let me enable RCS, let me switch over to docking mode, and now I should at first turn my spacecraft around. This could be quite important to start floating towards our driving section. Okay, Dirter seems to be a little bit sad because, well, I can close this maneuver node because, well, he has now left. He has left the surface of Bob, and though he is now basically about to return back to Kerbal, well, he has to refuel his driving section in order to arrive down there at Kerbal at some point. But, well, he has mostly finished all of his goals of this mission. He landed on Bob, he even discovered a dead kraken, and yeah, now it's time for him to think about how he can return back home. And, well, this is also quite important, but this will be also a quite long flight until he arrives back at Kerbal. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty excited also to think about the the landing on Laythe, because then I would have only 3 celestial bodies unexplored in the save game. And yeah, this is really exciting that I've come that far. Okay, now let's have a very close flyby of our driving section. Now it's time to come to a stop. And stop. Okay, now we can set our docking port at the target. We now need to turn around our spacecraft. We even can switch out our light, our landing light. We do not need it anymore. Okay, we are now well aligned with the docking port. Let me now start drifting towards it pretty slowly. And I'm also thinking a little bit about all the outer fuel tanks of my lander, because, well, they just add some additional weight to the whole spacecraft, and I'm not quite sure if I'm able to maybe ditch it so that these 2 parts will fall onto Laythe or something like this. But here, I'm not quite sure if I can enter at some point such a trajectory. Okay, and we are docked. We are back at our driving section. So yeah, Henler Kerman did an amazing job. And now we can, at first, shut down all of our engines. They did an amazing work. And then we can bring over all of the fuel left over in the lander to the driving section. And here, I think with 200 units of liquid fuel, I am hopefully able to fly down to Laythe and to arrive at Laythe, because there is some more fuel available for us. And here, I hope this is the right way. And now, speaking about Laythe, it's time to do some science around Laythe. The pole expedition has to do some more time. It has at first to fly out here, there, at its apoapsis we will do an exburn. And yeah, so a lot of time will pass until we can do something with the pole expedition. And so we can hopefully switch over. No. I have enabled everything. Focus Joule. Well, Joule is good, but I like to focus Laythe. How do I... No, not Joule. Huh, I can't. Okay, let me try it a different way. Let me go over to Space Center, and maybe I can switch over to my Laythe lander from the mission control. Let me just see where is my Laythe lander. Dress expedition, Gilly expedition, pole expedition, touchdown. There it is. Okay, finally I found it. Okay. And we are, this is also perfect, this is just perfect, we are on our way to our periapsis, and there we can circularize our orbit. Okay, let me just set up the maneuver node. Okay, a little bit more. Like here. A little bit. 100 by 101. Okay, this is a burn of 243 meters. And now let me see. Henler Kerman. Crew report. While in space near Laythe. Okay, we are now near Laythe. Let me just keep this data. I'm not quite sure. As we arrived there, we had an issue with the transmission, and so I do not want to transmit it. And then I can observe the mystery goo. The goo feels right at home here. Okay, and space near Laythe. Let me keep it. And what is our mystery materials bay doing? The high radiation samples to glow and so on. We know this. Okay, keep the data. And then we do have some more instruments on our spacecraft. I hope I can reach it. Okay, log gravity data. Let me see. The sensor scans the gravity of Laythe. It helps hint at the diverse terrain underwater. Okay, keep it. Then, can we atmosphere? No. But, Seismic also not yet. But maybe the temperature. Toggle display. Minus 199.64 degrees Celsius. Okay, this is pretty cold. Let me log it. Collected and recorded 72 signs. Amazing. Good job. Okay, and now, Henler. Let's get you out. Let's get you in basically free drift modus. And now you are having a beautiful view at the horizon of Laythe and the atmosphere of Laythe, and I think this light blue is pretty beautiful. And what are you thinking about this? Aha, he is in awe. He is in awe. He is also pretty amazed by this. This is cool. Okay, what are your observations? You've recorded your observations, 72 signs. Okay, very good. Then I like to grab at first all the data I've stored out here. Take data because while I'm doing my re-entry, okay, I have to take also all these experiments and now store them because I wanted to save the crew report. Now let me review it. I should have now 2 crew reports. I have an EVA report while in space near Laythe, while in space gravity scan while near Laythe, temperature scan, EVA report while in high space over Laythe. Okay, gravity scan, crew report while in high space over Laythe, and crew report while in space near Laythe. Okay, and I retrieved the data from the outer instruments because I think I can use the barometer while I am entering the atmosphere of Laythe, and so I can get even some data for my approach and my re-entry or my entry in the atmosphere of Laythe. Okay, and now let me turn for the maneuver node, and then things really get exciting when I have to pick a landing area and a landing site. And then I hope everything will work out well. Okay, about 1 minute to go. Let me just have a short look. We are here at the sunny side. This is good. And what about the islands? There would be, but this is pretty short. It's pretty hard to see what is in the shadow of Laythe. There would be a possible landing area, but we are almost about above it. This is bad. And then there would be a landing area, but this would require us, I guess, a lot of delta V to land down there just after we have circularized our orbit. In this case, I think I have at least to do 1 additional orbit around Laythe before I can start thinking about the landing. Okay, only 47 seconds to go. Okay, and yes, we are coming directly across this island, and well, it would be quite large, so it would be hopefully possible to land down there. I have already during my training session on... Whoa! Jules racing! Look at this, this is cool. This is amazing. And yes, while I was practicing my landing on the... Maybe I should have started the burn a little bit earlier. Okay, while I have practiced the landing with the Laythe lander on Kerman, I discovered that I easily can just pop my chutes and then use the chutes to stop my horizontal movement. And yeah, in this case I think it might be possible to land down there, but I don't think I can do this right now. I think I have really to do a next orbit. But yeah, we will see, and when will we be directly we will be across this thing in how many minutes? About 4.5 minutes. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I think I still have to do or to complete 1 whole orbit. Otherwise, I think it will be a little bit a steep descent. But I'm not quite sure. At first, we have to circularize a little bit our orbit, so that's a little bit easier to have later on our return flight back to our driving section, so that Henler can return back to Kerman. And okay, we are about to finish our burn. what is our orbit doing? Periapsis is good. Apoapsis. Okay, the periapsis is now below. So we are not able to circularize the orbit right now. But let me just try one thing. In 30 seconds, how large would be the burn to come down there? About 400 meters per second. This is a quite huge burn, so we have to wait. And I think this is not bad, because then we can... Yeah, I think I will set here my next maneuver node, and in half an hour we will do our next burn to really circularize our orbit. And... I'm just amazed by Joule, sorry that I suddenly stopped. Okay, let me just speed up and enjoy the view to Joule. And maybe we can discover, okay, here is a lot of water. Now we are getting into the shadow of Laythe. This is sad. And then the next thing I have to make sure is that all my staging are in the correct order when I start to descend down, because I do not want to ditch a wrong part of my spacecraft. This would be pretty bad if I would ditch maybe the engines or something like this, and then I wouldn't be able to return back to space. Okay, this is looking much better. Unfortunately, we would then be in the darkness, but we might be able to land down there. I think this would give us enough time to prepare. And let me just have a look. If I would do a burn here to descend down to this island, this would be 350. If I like to fall down there, this would be 170. I think we will go for this island and hope that we are able to land down there. I think I will at first overshoot a little bit because I have my second engine, and I will use the second engine to steer a little bit my descent. Phew, this sounds exciting. This sounds really exciting. Okay, but at first we have to reach our apoapsis. Okay, Henler and Optop are enjoying their ride. This is great. This is really great. And I'm not so much enjoying my ride, because in a few seconds or minutes I have to do... wait, can I already start here the burn to decrease a little bit the... Okay, this is a little bit too early. I think I should get closer to the Laythe periapsis. And then things really get exciting when I have to land down there, and well, I'm so much excited because I do not want to have a splashdown or anything like this, and well, everything comes now down to this one short movement, and this is more exciting than landing maybe on all the other celestial bodies, because well, here's so much water and I have to hit a small place where there's no water, and yeah, this makes everything so exciting. And now I'm about to circularize my orbit. Only a few seconds to go with our burn, and let's cut the engine right now. 100 by 99. Okay, this is pretty amazing. No, okay. And now comes the tricky part. We have to undock. We have to switch to Henler. We have to drift a little bit away. Then we have to orientate our spacecraft a little bit in a different direction so that we can drift past our driving section, so when we start our main engines we are not running into it. Okay, the first stage will start this engine, this is good. Then the next stage would ditch this engine, this is good. Then we would use all of our chutes. Then it would start the next engine. Okay, the staging is correct, this is good. So the staging is correct. Henler, are you ready? Are you ready? I hope you are, because now... Okay, burn in 30 seconds. Yes, I think this is good. And we will descend into the darkness of Laythe. Okay, let me get a little bit closer. Okay, maybe like this, and then I have to pop my chutes and I have to use my engine to control a little bit the descent. I hope this thing will work out. And okay, let me now activate engine and throttle up. Okay, we are doing it. We are definitely doing it. We are now doing the burn for our landing on Laythe. Okay, the camera is shifting around, so we are now on a suborbital trajectory. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I need these roasted peanuts or honey peanuts, something with peanuts they used for the landing of the Curiosity rover. Okay, Henler is enjoying this. This is good that he's enjoying his ride. Ah, okay. So, let me monitor. I hope everything will work out well. I hope I'm not too deep into the atmosphere too early on, so that I'm arriving there at the exact moment. Ooh, okay, we can enjoy the beautiful jewel rise. This is pretty cool. But I'm a little bit overwhelmed by the upcoming tasks. Okay, let us speed up a little bit while we can enjoy the beautiful rise of Jewel. This is pretty amazing. Okay, is this already our island we want to land? I guess it is. I guess it is the island I like to land on. Okay. So, I'm approaching this island pretty fast. This is good. This is really good, and I'm not quite sure. I'm so amazed by Jewel. I'm so amazed by the idea that I will land on this ocean moon. And yeah, okay, what is my trajectory? And have we? No, I don't think we have a marker. Oh, there is another moon. I guess it's Vol. This could be Vol. I'm so amazed by the surroundings. I should more focus on the landing. Okay, let me just do a gently time warp to get a little bit closer to the atmosphere. Okay, the needle starts to slow down. So we are now entering the atmosphere, and we do have almost reached our island. This is good. But on the other hand, currently we would just skip this, so I think I should start firing a little bit my engine in order to slow down my horizontal movement, because I do not want to fly past this island. Okay, I have almost reached it. Now let me use full throttle to slow down as much as possible. Good. I don't want to fly past this island. Where is the atmosphere? I need the atmosphere. I need the help of the atmosphere. Okay, we do have re-entry effect. This is good. This is really helpful. And we are out. So, at first, ditch this one. And... okay. I feel bad when I need to pop the chutes too early. Okay, there goes our helpful braking engine. Okay, we are definitely slowing down. This is good. Henler is excited. Oh, I forgot almost one thing. I need to log gravity data. Can't be done. Okay, temperature while flying, keep it. And pressure while flying. Okay, keep it. We can read it later on. And then we need to do a crew report. Okay, and keep it. We can read it later on. Okay, now I need to pop these chutes to slow down even more, because I do not want to land at the slope over there. I hope I can get to a stop. Yes, it's looking good. It's looking amazing. This is just amazing. Phew, okay, let's get out our gear. Let's extend this gear. Okay, I hope when the chutes fully pop open, they won't rip apart my spacecraft. Ooh. Okay, okay. We made it, we made it. Well, of course, we now have to descend, and 9.1 meters per second. Ooh, this is fast. And I don't have really a thing I can use. Well, I could use my engine, but I don't really. I don't want to use my engine. And look at this, look at this, look at Jewel. Jewel is so amazing, so beautiful. I hope my gear will survive the landing. But yeah, we almost made it. We almost made it to the sands of Laythe. And this is so beautiful. This is so amazing. This is so great. And look at this, look at this. We just have to enjoy this. This is amazing. And now I hope my spacecraft won't break apart when it hits the surface. And well done! Well done! Yes! Yes! And look how Henler is smiling. We did it! We did it! We are on the surface of Laythe. It was a beautiful landing. Everything worked so well. Everything worked so well. I decided to land on this island, and I managed to land on this island. And wow. This is crazy. This is great. Okay, let's... Do we have some contracts about we need to plant a flag on Laythe? Okay. Do we have to do something else? Explore wall. Okay, we just have to plant a flag on Laythe. Very well. But we will do this at first. Let me just extend the panels so that we can recharge our batteries. And we are on the surface of Laythe. Okay, after this exciting landing and the beautiful view over Jewel and the achievement that our solar panels are working, I'm so excited. I can now, or I think, we are at the end of this episode and we will start exploring Laythe, and the next episode, in this case, it was just amazing. And yeah, let me just, before we end this episode completely, go to the Space Center, because I want to do the usual check. At first, Gilly, no. Plant flag on Eve, no, we have already done this. Okay, then I wanted to have a short check about the pool expedition. Let me have a short visit. Pool expedition. Okay, we are flying out, and in 1 day and 12 hours we will have our next burn. And yeah, okay. 1 day and 12 hours, and in the meantime we are exploring a little bit the surface of Laythe. I'm really looking forward to this. And here, in this case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode when we continue, as I said, with Laythe. In this case, my name is Abby. Until next time, see you!